What's up, everybody? We back with another message, another video. Thank you to all my new subscribers and future new subscribers. You know we do nothing here without God because everything is spiritually led by God over here. We cover the world from a spiritual and physical aspect to get the raw, real, and uncut answers. So anything you hear, anything you see, may you test the spirits, aka take the words back to God, the visuals back to God in the prayer. All right. The end times is filled with many Decepticons, so you want to make sure that you have a strong relationship with God. All right. So last night I was asking God, it is March 18th. I was asking God last night about Russia, Putin, and with everything going on with them ordering his arrest and all that stuff, even though it's not really official or anything like that, for his war crimes and stuff like that. So the Father, he was like, oh, okay, I'll show you. I'll show you something. The way the Father does things is so, it's different, unusual, and random. So you know, he has this unique way of showing you things. So I have this dream where I'm around my old neighborhood, and I'm driving and I'm having people try to tell me where to go, what to do, and stuff like that, even though I already know what I'm doing. So that's number one part of the dream. And where I was going was to this meeting. Is apparently this community had these meetings every week, just discussing different things and what's best to do for the community in itself. And so it was people holding meetings, right? So the next part of the dream was a man was driving and he made a turn, but it was kind of a crazy turn, and then had a collision with somebody on the wrong side of the street. So it was this really big collision, and it was this lady and this man. It was like three witnesses. The person in the collision that the man hit ended up dying. And so the lady was like, I already knew from the way you were turning crazy that something was going to happen. So I'm not surprised. She's like, I'm calling the cops on you. You killed this man and stuff like that. And the man goes, I didn't do that. That was an accident. I didn't do that. And the witnesses were about to call the cops on the man. And then the lady said, yeah, and I'm going to tell the community, like the leader of the meetings, what you did. And then he just took them all out. Like he killed all the people. And he was proud of it after he did it. And then acted as normal as if nothing happened, like that was his everyday. So I'm thinking, I'm like, okay, you trying to tell me about Putin. So the Lord was expressing to me that Putin is very unstable, like he said before, but people who are trying to stand in his way, he says he will try to remove. He says he will remove them out of the way, you know? And that big collision was huge because God been telling me about stuff going boom a lot, collisions, boom. So it killed somebody. He says many upcoming collisions are coming. He says prepare. And he goes back to say attacks again. So this isn't the first time he said that. He says Biden knows exactly what's going on, what he has helped stir up, and the witnesses when it comes to Putin, the people that saying you're bad, I'm going to tell on you, or you know, you're going to be stopped. He's going to go after. He's going to remove them out of his way. So that was God's way of telling me. Oh, okay, I'm trying to make sure I hear right in the spirit. I know Russia attacks France. Is what you said, the second part? I heard him say Russia-U.S. war. So Iran in Russia? World War III. Nuclear bombs and missiles. A new era of destruction. He says, do not fear. Continue to prepare for the new upcoming changes in the world. So that's interesting that he told me that. So will this stem and cause like more tension as far as collisions that you say? Yeah. All right. So, um, yeah. So what we got out of this message, essentially, the collisions, there will be collisions. People will get hurt, killed, um, because of the collisions, and people that are witness to things, or people that stand in the way of Putin, or they go, "You bad, bad boy," he's gonna be like, "All right, well, you're trying my hand. Goodbye," and get rid of people. Like, just kill them and be proud of it and act as normal, as if that's just everything normal. And with that meeting, what the lady was like in that dream, I'm gonna tell the community manager, the leader on you. That was like, that reminded me of the countries getting together to, try to arrest Putin or try to stop him and whatnot. So that's what that signaled. And so, yeah, all this stuff is gonna be stemming to really very alarming results. But remember, God is not the author of confusion, or the spirit is fear. So we don't have anything to worry about as long as we cover it by God and have God. Okay, guys. So I just thought that I would share that with you. I keep hearing him tell me Russia war with US is coming. Missiles will launch from different countries. He says US and Babylon will be attacked. That he keep telling me this. He says, prepare yourselves for war and upcoming changes. He's talking about the war is coming, like things are coming to the US. And he says Babylon finna get hit. So all you can really do in these times is really just hold God close, like I tell you guys. It ain't nothing to be scared of. I'm really not afraid of any of this stuff. I just, again, being obedient, sharing the messages, and I need you guys to understand not to freak out and make sure that you get right with God, so that when things really start changing quickly, whether it be the banks, food shortages, wars, attacks, missiles, like anything, that you really do start listening to God. Because I have a lot of you guys in the comment section share things that you've had dreams about, and a lot of you guys have prophetic senses that you need to be focusing on and stop ignoring, if you are someone who's ignoring it, because it can save your life and other people around you. So peace and blessings, and I will catch you guys in the next one.
He ran out of luck and now it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track.